What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see. Separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually be... What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see.
The following is a public service announcement. Paul aka Modus did not, in fact, ghost produce AU5 Summer Wake EP song Better to Believe. Thank you for your attention on this matter. And now, Paul aka Modus shall continue his pizza eating bonanza.
Separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually
I fucking hate onion in pizza, honestly. For some reason, it makes the rest of the pizza slice taste like plastic. Surely I'm not the only one who feels the same. There. Chat is now allowed to speak. In the meantime, I shall finish my last 2 pizza slices. Thank you very much. So far, everyone said no. Okay. It's good to know my audience is comprised of people of culture. The last slice. This one's the best because it has no onion in it. That's why it's the best. And I forgot my bottle of water. So great. Just great. That means you're going to get mo's for a few seconds as I go fetch my bottle of water. So, members in the chat, feel free to spam the mo's emoji for as long as I'm gone. Yes, there you go. That's it, Opal. Anyway, I'll be back in 20 to 30 seconds. Thank you for your attention on this matter. Wow. What a fucking slam. that was a lot more aggressive than I thought it was going to be, actually. That was way more aggressive than I thought it was going to be. That was like the most aggressive water bottle table slam in the history of water bottle table slams. Forgive me. I come back and I saw Modus rat. What did I miss? No, what did I miss? Because I had to go to the kitchen to fetch me the bottle of water. So that's why you saw Mo's right there. There you go. What a cursed emoji, oh dear. Well, that's what you get. Okay. I feel like we are safe to start now. Guys, welcome one and all to the Friday Chill. My name is Paul A.K. Modus. I hope you've had an amazing week. I have a couple of things to talk to you about. First of all, I thought it'd be appropriate to announce right now that this Sunday, this summer, the event of a lifetime, one artist versus an entire label. Bass Olympics. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right. No, that's not the right. There you go. Okay. Guys, this Sunday, I'm doing another bass battle jam. AKA, I've rebranded it to Bass Olympics. We're calling it Bass Olympics now. Okay? Instead of going up against a single artist, a guest artist, I'm going up against an entire collective this time. In NEOLUMINUM. We're not going to have 100% of the roster because that's like logistically impossible, but we will have a group of artists from the NEOLUMINUM roster go head to head against me this Sunday. Yes, Sunday. It's a special one. We picked a special day for this one. This is going to be a very fun stream, or I hope it's a very fun stream. The test we did this past week went very smoothly. There will be no judge other than you, the stream chat. You guys will be the judges, and you decide who wins. Either me, NEOLUMINUM, or the friends we made along the way. Especially the friends we made along the way. So yes, I just tagged myself onto the NEOLUMINUM Volume 3 cover art. I photoshopped myself in there, and it looks so wrong and yet so right. Or so right and yet so wrong. So, it's going to be just like any other, like past Bass Olympic stream where we are going to be taking turns. This time, it's going to be 45 minutes, per round per artist, right? And we're going to take turns to just hop onto the DAW and sound design the craziest, like, sound we can possibly muster, okay? And at the end, we'll share our findings and our results, and we will make a freebie sample pack for all of you, with the results from this stream. So, tune in this Sunday, please. It's going to be really sick. And we're going to make a supercut of this, a 15 to 20 minute supercut for YouTube. And then a couple shorts off of that as well. But yeah, we will be premiering the supercut the following week. Sometime in the following week. I'm thinking either Thursday or Friday, right? Like just Thursday night or Friday right before the Friday chill, right? So you guys get to... So those who haven't joined the stream can get a quick glimpse of what we did, right? Like a condensed version, okay? Modus is superior in the music community. You will probably win the Bass Olympics. I wouldn't be so quick to say that, Zintrix. You have to remember, this is an entire label. And I'm not the craziest sound design guy in the house. That notion, that is not that's not real. Okay? That's not real. Get fact checked. Get your facts checked. I am not a sound design wizard. That would be AU5, but I'm not AU5. I'm AU4. Can we talk about the Emberwake EP, by the way? Especially track 4, Better to Believe. What the fuck was that? What? How is that like sonically possible? It's just challenge, make the most insane sounds and compose an entire drop using them. That would be a lot more difficult logistically. So we're just thinking do sound design for both rounds and then we make a sample pack out of that. Cause yeah, and then if some of the people on NEOLUMINUM side want to use round 2 to make a short like drop or clip with what they did on round 1, then that's up to them. But like I told them, it's going to be completely optional. And Modus is undefeated. No, I'm not. I lost to Skybreak in the a couple battle jams ago, a couple base Olympics ago. I lost to Skybreak, and then I tied with the Gente. So no, my track record's not great. What? Yeah, just watch the short. It's okay to lose. Okay? It's okay. I'm human. I'm not like fucking the creator out here. But if NEOLUMINUM does a mega collab attempt, if NEOLUMINUM can pull off a mega collab in 45 minutes, I'm going to quit music because there's nothing really after that. It's just like the final boss. You don't really get to do anything after that. It's just you've already done all the side quests. You've 100%ed music production. It's just if you can make a mega collab as a label in 45 minutes with sounds you designed in 45 minutes. Damn. Where can I watch? It's just I'll be like, I lost to Skybreak, and Johnson will be like, where? I need it now. Show me. Holy shit, no way, show me. It's a short. I believe if you look it up on YouTube, you'll probably find it. Modus versus Skybreak Battle Jam. Yeah, Bass Jam Battle versus... I'll need to find it in my shorts tab thing. Give me a minute. YouTube Studio to the rescue. Hi, hold up. Let's see. Skybreak. Producer battle with Skybreak EDM, who can make the best space. Yeah, because I have to just like have the most generic ass titles for YouTube shorts. Because the algorithm. Alright, there it is. And at the end, yeah, I just like Skybreak really knows his sound design. I'm more of a focus on the melodies and the composition type guy. I don't really like lean too hard into making the just like most intricate like fucking growl in there, you know. Random internet traveler detected. I wouldn't say Esther is very random. Checking. Like he has to watch it. He won't fucking believe it. He's in complete denial. Forgive me. Throat shenanigans. He's so in denial. Why wouldn't you be random? Are you random? Tell me. Can we all agree that AU5... yes, AU5 guitars. Yes, he guitars pretty hard. Making melodies instead of basses. So an intermediate? Wow. Rude. Okay. Wow. Damn. I'm almost twice your age. You do know that, right? Nah, that was probably wrong crowd. What do you mean wrong crowd? I didn't mean it like that. But who did the poll? I did. I did it, obviously. Should onion be allowed in pizza? I say no. And apparently the chat agrees. No, 64% of the votes. Yes, 18% of the vote. You are objectively a bad person. you belong in hell. If you think onion should be allowed in pizza. And then the other 18% went to Agente 001, which, fair. No, I mean the Modus versus Skybreak poll. That was probably what do you mean? What do you mean? I lost fair and square. Admit it. You're so butthurt about this for some reason. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. There's no problem. I don't have a problem with losing. I used to. I used to have, like, as a kid, I had a big problem with losing. I could not fucking lose. I was such a sore fucking loser. But though that's a time that's well behind me now. I've recently gotten into more hardcore dubstep recently with my free 3 months of Spotify reverb crashing out moment. Whenever you want more Spotify premium, just install YouTube Music Revanced. That's a free Spotify premium forever. You know, just get like Revanced music and that's it. So there you go. What ego does to a motherfucker. God damn it. Yes, my ego used to be very, very high. Safe to say that didn't really make me a very good person to be around. But yeah, it's just having been in music so many years, you just realize like losing is how you learn, and failing is part of the process, you know? It's like in Star Wars, failing is part of the journey. Well, yeah. You can't, like, you don't learn if you always win, you know? If you always win, you don't like learn. Just get a VPN in China and you get Spotify Premium for way cheaper than it should be. Well, I know an even cheaper way around that. Music Revanced. It ain't about ego. Paul is modern day bass Beethoven. That's a very specific description. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. It is very clear that onion should not in fact be allowed in pizza. And I applaud the chat for that. I applaud your decision. And this is totally not. I totally didn't make that poll for confirmation bias. Man, better to believe it's here. It's what a tune. Man, it goes fucking hard. Have you ever tried butter chicken pizza? I've tried chicken pizza. I haven't tried butter chicken pizza. I don't think I've ever had a pizza that has butter in it. Then again, y'all are much bigger. Like in the US, like do correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've heard, people in the US use butter to cook. Like you put butter in the frying pan to cook things instead of oil. That would never fly here, by the way. We just use oil. Oil 100% of the time. Just no butter. Okay, never. Never ever. If you use butter here, you're going to jail. If you use butter, the cooks are putting you in jail. I use avocado oil, but yes, most Americans do. Did you know food can be cooked without oil and butter? Yeah, and your frying pan will probably not like that very much. It's not so much that you need oil on the food. It's just that you need oil to not have the food stick to the frying pan. right? So the frying pan, the surface of the frying pan doesn't burn away, right? And all the like burn gases. So say the surface of the frying pan burns, and that like that exhausts like toxic gases, and that gets into your food. Please don't not use oil. not always butter, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's just here it's never butter. It's always oil. Like 100% of the time. I have never seen butter being used to cook. Never. I've never in my life seen that. Also excited for the sound design battle. Yes! Triangle Glory. Thank you. I would rather have that than use oil in my food, honestly. You would rather have a frying pan break than use oil on the... What is your problem with oil? Like, do you have a hyperfixation against oil for some reason? Or are you thinking about the wrong type of oil? I won't let oil companies get in my frying pan. Paul, try butter chicken and naan. You will forget pizza. Okay, look, I just had dinner, but we're going to look it up. My appetite is 0 right now. Butter chicken naan. Let's see about this. Butter chicken with naan bread. Okay, naan bread looks a lot to me like the fajitas that I tend to have, but it's a little bit thicker. Why is that? You had a super chat for that? Damn. Mystical. Why is there no oil emoji yet? Well, the oil companies won't let me. They're hiding the truth from us. By the way, let me put up a super chat goal real quick. Like this. Oil companies. Shut up, oil companies. There you go. There you go, guys. Support the cause. Throw oil companies out the window. The transition is loud. What? This transition? It has no sound. There is no sound in the transition. What do you mean? I just don't like oil when I cook my food. Well, if you were ever to come here, you are going to be very disappointed to find that we always use oil on everything, including restaurants. It raises the volume of the lo-fi music. Oh, okay. Let me see about that. Let me see why that is, because the music, the lo-fi music is the exact same. The music volume goes up in the transition. Okay, that's because when it's transitioning, the audio sources are summed up. So like during the animation of the transition, the audio sources from both scenes are active, right? So as one scene unloads, so like as you transition, the audio sources from the origin scene and the destination scene are both active at the same time. And then as soon as the transition is finished, the audio tracks of the origin scene get deleted. Like they get turned off, right? So during the time of the transition, because the royalty-free music like source is on both scenes, right? It duplicates, and then as soon as the transition ends, it's monitor and output, and it's on all tracks. Yeah, it's just not much I can do about that. OBS, as far as I know, does not feature audio transitions within like stingers. It does have a audio fade, audio crossfile style in Spanish, estilo de fundido de audio. And it says smooth transition or fade out till transition point and then appear gradually. I just have it set to smooth transition, but judging by what you guys are saying, it isn't very smooth. Anyway, OBS shenanigans. Not a whole lot I can do about this. Okay, we were talking about about butter chicken with naan, and well, what we got here? Food. That's a lot of food. Butter chicken restaurant style with butter naan recipe. So it must be along the lines of this, right? Must be something along the lines of. Well, it does look tasty. This is like a slightly thicker version of the fajitas that I have sometimes. Then again, I've never had this, so I wouldn't be the wiser. I don't like. I'm not very experimental with my food habits. It's just like I have like I have like a certain like diet or like a certain like list of foods that I eat every week, and then I just don't really deviate from that much. Mostly because for the more exotic foods, ingredients are naturally more expensive, and just I don't really have the motivation to like splurge on like splurge out more cash for exotic ingredients, you know. Butter chicken is peak. I'll take your word for it. Shall we talk about the main event? The reason for the stream title here. What caused the stream title to be this way? It's exotic level infinity, but order it from a real Indian restaurant. Are there any real Indian restaurants in my zone? There may be Indian restaurants in my zone, but I'll have to ask, hey, are you a real Indian restaurant? Are you real? Are we real? Or who are you? Are you human? Okay. A few weeks ago, I got an email from Clip. Remember Clip? It's that one website where we all used to share our whips and IDs with each other on like label chats. Now we don't use Clip anymore, and for a while actually I allowed the use of Clip for submissions to Feedback Hour. I no longer do that. It's just SoundCloud now. But a few weeks ago, I got an email from Clip saying, hello, we are going to be transitioning to a paid, to a subscription paid model only. So you will no longer be able to have a free account. Nice. So like 1 month from now, it said in the email, if you don't download, if you don't pay, so if you don't start paying, we will delete your account and all of the content that you uploaded with it. And I never really had any intention of paying for Clip anyway, so I just spent an evening downloading back all of the stuff I uploaded to Clip back in the day. And I have almost 100 MP3 files downloaded on my computer. I have this like huge vault of things that I downloaded from my old Clip account, and most of them are just like early versions of tracks that are already released, but some of them are particularly interesting because it's stuff I never put out, and so I thought it would be appropriate to upload those 4 or 5 interesting things to Modus Lost Files, my alternate account, where I share like extra snippets every once in a blue moon, right? Now, I wanted to do that, but it turns out my alt account, Modus Lost Files, is very full in space, right? Like, I only have a handful of upload minutes left on that free SoundCloud account, and I have to make some space. So it turns out that on that account, I actually have uploaded the countdown, the soundtracks for the Countdown ARG chapters 2 and 3. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to delete the countdown soundtracks from my alt account and just re-upload them, like backdate them in my main profile. So it's going to look like a new release. It's going to look like I just dropped them, but they're just like soundtrack, like backdated from 2021 and 2022. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but I have a pretty good idea that I'm pretty convinced that I will have to do it, right? And I've already told SoundCloud like the release date, and they just don't seem to update the upload date. It just says like uploaded yesterday, when it should say this came out in 2021, right? So SoundCloud is going to post it and tell people that it's a new release, which is just not the case, right? But it's going to do that, and it's out of my control. Pizza. Oh my god. Pizza got my throat dirty. Wake up, a new Modus album just dropped. So I'm probably going to be backdating, back cataloging the Countdown ARG chapters 2 and 3 soundtracks, rolls off the tongue, into my main SoundCloud account from Modus Lost Files, and that will make enough room in Lost Files to start uploading all of this like exotic clip stuff. But I thought I'd show you some of that beforehand, and there's a bunch of really cool stuff in here. So why don't I show you around? I'm going to share Resonic, but first I'm going to put up Resonic on the screen. And okay, I think we're good on this. Like, nothing too sensitive I'm seeing here. Okay, we can probably share this. This is probably safe. All right, we've got Resonic player up on the screen. Speaking of ID, I still had some IDs I made in Soundtrap, really crappy. We've all been there. We've all been in the really early, really crappy stages. I used to make like weird like music out of pre-made loops and like Magic's Music Maker. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that one. Anyway, so we have like some of the more common ones are like early whips of songs I put out at some point, whether it's on my main account or on Lost Files. So I have this remix I made of a Bejeweled Twists soundtrack called 5 Minute Blitz, and the full version of this is actually on Lost Files, but there are some whips of this, some incomplete versions of this as well. This is just the first drop, or like the first verse, something like that. It's just an early version of that. And this is all from Clip, remember. Not a lot of bass, is there? Yeah, it's just a remix of the Bejeweled Twist soundtrack. But now, when it ends, it's incomplete. That's what makes it special, I guess. right? So the song doesn't keep going. Anyway, yeah, we got an early version of Timer in here as well. This one's called 140 Reeses.mp3. That's it. And it's just an early version of Timer from 2017, by the way. This is a lot like just an early like vault of early Modus content. This is for all intents and purposes, this is the Modus Wayback Machine. That's a very good way to put it. Hi Jared, we're going through my old catalog on Clip. Of all places. So Clip with a Y, that one website where we all used to share our whips. I got an email from them a few weeks back, and they told me, hey, we're going to be transitioning to a paid subscription model, and you used to have a free account. If you don't start paying for the subscription, we are going to delete your account. And so I was like, okay. So I decided not to pay, and I just spent an evening re-downloading all of my Clip stuff to just make sure it wouldn't be lost to the internet. And we're just revisiting some of those like pre-2019, pre-2020 stuff. So yeah, this is all of this is pre-pandemic. Okay. And then I have this thing called 142 D minor cinematic futuristic modus like. I don't know what to say, blah, 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 .mp3. That's what it's called. And it's 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Where is this? Oh, it's no return.
You have now entered a point of no return.
Great use of vocodex and the cheapest text-to-speech ever. You have now entered a point of no return.
You have now entered a point of no return.
Sounds like No Limits.
Prepare yourself.
A little bit.
And come along for the ride. You would never feel safe after this experience.
Wow. The vocodex was so bad it it gave me a cough. Vocodex was so bad I nearly died. What?
Welcome.
Welcome. Absolute cinema. And then we have some early drops, I take it? Yeah, this is very similar to the final. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, venture a point of no return starts dying. Hey, if that's actually what happened, we should add that to the out of context compilation, Jared. And then what's this? Okay, it's just the breakdown. So it's like a snippet of like multiple sections of the song. I'm still very proud of this breakdown. I'm really happy with this breakdown, honestly. Really cool. A minor melodic idea.mp3. What is this? Completely unreleased, this one. This got scrapped 27 seconds after inception. I know why I scrapped it. It sounds generic as shit. Then I have this thing called Am I AU5 Yet? Also unreleased. Well, there you go. It ends abruptly. It doesn't even end on the at the end of the bar. It just like it cuts halfway through the bar. That's hilarious. Reminds me of Codename Austin. Well, this is from 2016, so this would be a full 7 years before Codename Austin. Then there's this one that says, "Am I Neuroboy yet?" If only this had a little bit more bass. Though, I think I know what this is. I think this was the precursor to Sector 5 VIP. Yeah. Yeah, that was the precursor to Sector 5 VIP. Where were we? You're on songs, other, clip vault. Okay, ambient.mp3. It's just a pad, I think. Tasty. I will probably pulse stretch this and turn this into a Mega Nova sample. It sounds really cool. So I'll probably like revamp this in some way and throw it onto Mega Nova. Yeah, the public deserves to have this sample. It's a really cool pad. That DMB thing sounded a lot like the Beneath remix. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. We have some early versions of the Arcade Boys. This one's a clip. This is just the intro. This was Tokyo Machine before Tokyo Machine. And as you can see, there's some big gaps in the whips. The Arcade Boys. Hey, look! AU5 copy this. AU5 copy this 7 years later. You've got the power. Gotta give them power. The first ever Modus track I heard is this Xyland, and no, this is a lot like Tokyo Machine though. Who's Xyland? Arcade Boys aged so well. The only thing I think that didn't age about the Arcade Boys is the vocal. Like, that vocal could probably be remade with like AI right now. So if I were to like take vocal synth and remake that vocal with vocal synth, which is basically like a souped up Vocaloid. If I take souped up Vocaloid and I remake that vocal today with today's tech, and then I like mangled it and like I rechopped it and I ran it through vocal synth, I could probably get a way better vocal out of that. The Arcade Boys. Arcade Boys VIP? Honestly, I think that would be sick. I just haven't really got any ideas for it. Like, I haven't thought about doing a VIP. If and when it comes to me, I think it would be cool to have a VIP at some point of the Arcade Boys. It is one of my catchiest tunes, that I will say. So yeah, there are some more early versions of that. There are also some early versions of the Atlas remix. Anyway, there are also some early versions of the Freefall remix. You know, there are some things where it just stops there. Right? Here, there's no intro in this one. So it just starts right away. I don't think these ones are like content ID'd, so I think I'm pretty okay on that. Oh hey, we got another early version. This one's from a track called Our Destination. We dropped this. This is a collab with Antiscape. It dropped on a little collective called Arcadia back in the day. It's just vibes. Is there any house music? Yes. There are some very early versions of Rainy Thursday Night in here. We'll get to them, don't you worry. It's just this really like nostalgic feeling beat. Or like 80s. I don't know. It's just vibe. And just ends, right? There are also some early versions of the Beneath remix. Look at that. The square growl sounds a little bit different in this version. It's a little like more grungy here, I want to say. Yeah, it's like rougher. It just ends. That's just weird to hear, isn't it? The song just ending there. Hey, we have some more snippets. So the intro is probably finished. Oh, very close to finished. It makes it a little bit rougher. Now it just feels like we're ending a stream. it just ends. Oh, there isn't really an ending here either. Parallel universe. Paul, you forgot the ending layout. It's just the ending layout, but it cuts abruptly. And it's just the first drop. Right? Interesting. Early version of the second drop. The bass is like the mid bass is more prominent, and there's not as much bass, not as much high end either. It's still so weird that there's randomly a drop where the song should end because I've only heard the stream version before. So you haven't heard the full remix? I'll just share it in chat. I'll just share it in chat so you can like appreciate the full length of the remix. Okay? Because it's a pretty fun remix. I like it a lot to this day. Alright, here goes. We have early versions of Beyond Real VIP as well. Oh yeah, and this. Probably has the first drop. The kick is different. The bass is a little bit messier as well. Oh, there's no filter there. Interesting. Okay. Rainy Thursday night, early version. Oh my god, I just I resetted my webcam accidentally just so I could do this. The ending is a little different. That's for sure. And I completely mangled my LUT. I completely mangled my color calibration thing. Oh boy. That's fun. I think it was something like that. Very, very subtle corrections. There you go. Okay. So that's that. Modus Lo-Fi. I kind of like this more minimal version. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Some early snippets of Crystal Clear 2. Just the sauce. That's that. And then it's with the drums, I believe. There you go. And that's that. And then it's the whole drop, I believe. Yeah. Cheesy chords.mp3. I believe there's a drop further down this list that follows the exact same chord progression. Oh, by the way, we got Visionary here. Early versions of Visionary, and a couple of them have scrapped drops, by the way. So this is, so you guys might know that Visionary collab with Skybreak, it came out in 2021. Originally, it was going to be a solo track, 140 BPM. It was going to be dubstep, and then there was even a finished version of the 140 BPM version of the song, and then that didn't really come out, and over the years it got pretty outdated, and then I just had to restart the song from scratch, and that's when Skybreak joined. But I did put out the original 2017 version of the song on Lost Files, and it turns out that there's even earlier versions of that. Oh, the melody's barely audible on this one. Interesting decision. If Skrillex could only have two things, it would be Pro L2 and Pro Q3. If Modus could only have two things, it would be Snare 03 and Supercell. The thing about Snare 03 is it's about to get replaced. I have a new snare that I just did the acid test with in the Snowblind remix. The Snowblind remix was the first song to feature that new snare. It's called Meganova Snare 05, by the way. Meganova Snare 05 is going to fucking rule the world. I tell you. It's souped up Snare 03. Well, you thought it couldn't get better. And then it's just a version of that, I take it. Early versions of Complex Step as well. Snare 3 is indeed being retired. At least from Modus. Oh, there's a kicker in there. Oh, and a snare fill. Interesting. Few changes. There's also some... What's this? Death Thing What? I think I know what what this is. This was my first and only attempt at metal step within Modus. Yeah. It's not great. Oh yeah, this one? I believe I told you about it, Jack. I don't even know what it's saying there. I have no idea. And that's all she wrote for that. This could have opened the evil modus route, but it didn't. And then a couple years later, I tried it again with Deathmaker. We all know that one, don't we? The Deathmaker. I'll play it again, just for your enjoyment. I just need to find it. Where is this? Oh boy. Other? I have no fucking clue. I got no fucking clue. Oh, I found it. There you go. Deathmaker, not the Deathmaker. So this was my first and only attempt at a side project. At a Death Step side project. It didn't pan out. Oh shit. This is a MP3 32 kilobit per second version. The wave is right underneath. Anyway.
A force unbeknownst to humanity is upon us.
A force unbeknownst to humanity is upon us.
A force whose destructive nature has been unmatched for thousands of years.
Crazy cheap text-to-speech.
There is no
Dude, you have Deathmaker? I sent you Deathmaker back in the day, and you play it sometimes? How does it go down with the fans? Do they like it? I feel like this is something I could, like... guys, I don't know if you know this, but I actually bought tickets. I think I talked about this on stream a couple weeks ago. I recently bought tickets to a new Spain Dubs show in December. I won't be playing there, but I will try my darndest to attend. I have tickets. I just need the train tickets now, and I need hotel for the night there. So I'm going to Spain Dubs again, but this time as a spectator in December. Co-Pandorum is coming to Spain for the first time ever. Pretty fucking wild. And this is something I could totally hear from Co-Pandorum that night.
the Deathmaker.
Behold, the Deathmaker. It's just noise. This is fucking crazy. That was a quintuplet, by the way. I will admit, this part slaps pretty fucking hard. Bow, 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 bow. Anyway, that's the Deathmaker. I just wish it was a little cleaner, and that was how No Limits was born. This was 2017, so yeah, it fits in the time frame. Anyway, Deep House Shit.mp3. What's this? Another rainy Thursday night whip. This was like a bit of a halfway point between the previous very minimal one and the final, like, more open one. This was like a middle ground. I wish I could remix that. I don't even know if I can even open that project anymore because of all the computers I've been through and all the plugins I'm missing probably. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. By the way, early versions of the Neo Protocol 4 first drop. And one whole tone down. It's in D. I'll be surprised if Content ID takes this as Neo Protocol 4. So the story with this one is in 2015, so pre-New Year Protocol era modus, I made a song called Destiny. 2015. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Do I even have it? Let's see here. Open Destiny. It must be in one of the zip files here, like pre 2016 modus. Pre-masters. Oh boy, I gotta look this up thoroughly. Stems. Oh, because it's not an other, is it? What was it? Was there? Pre 2016. There's no archive called pre 2016? Nah, that can't be. Maybe it's in modus samples instead of the songs folder. Yep, got it. Found it. Okay, so the original Destiny 2015 is somewhere in this zip file. Now I just have to find it. Where is this? Oh my days. I think it's in one of the folders here. Unreleased? No. MVP? No. No. I think it's here. Somewhere in one of these folders. In one of these folders. Man, there's... Okay, found it. Oh my god, look at that waveform. This has Sound Goodizer on the master. I apologize in advance. 2015 modus Destiny, and you'll recognize it right away. This is a melody. So yeah, the drop plays out pretty much the same way. Sound familiar? So then what I did was I wanted to remake Destiny in 2018, and it sounds like this. Right? So I turned it from triplets to 4 on the floor, and I did the whole growly drop thing. But then I thought, wait, I'm making an NYP4 at the moment. If I only transposed this drop a little bit, and that's not there, so I'll just play New Protocol 4. The New Protocol series. Oh, it's because it's here. NYP4. Yeah. This was that, but like transposed one whole tone up. That's the only difference. So yeah, moving on. Anyway, there's so much stuff here. Oh hey, early version of Parhelion of all things. Fun. Another version of Visionary, but I think this one is interesting because this one has the scrap drop. So I'm just going to skip to here. This is the original 2017 version of Visionary, but with a scrap drop. And you'll see why I scrapped it. It's pretty obvious. What time is it? It's 11:17 p.m. So, it's a cool drop, but it was anticlimactic to the build-up that preceded it. Like, you're expecting dubstep, you know? And then this comes in and you're like, what? You know? And you like deflate. So maybe this would have worked better as like a breakdown, for example. Another version of Our Destination. Here's this. Whoa. Drop plus one tone. Oh. I think this is... Yeah. I don't think I put this out, but this gives me heavy Over Me Too vibes because this is the first drop I originally had planned for Over Me Too. The beating me up and loving nobody, make of the time, like that. Oh, can you feel it? And this was the original drop for that. So I never really put this out, but it almost did. And then, let me see. Oh, hey. And originally, it was going to be in G. It sounds a lot like Perfection from 2017. Even earlier version. Oh hey, look, more Visionary stuff. This is another different scrap drop for Visionary, by the way. We have that, you know? And then we have this. And you can probably guess that the dun ding dun dun ding dun is how the original song ended. Dun ding dun ding dun dun. There you go. That's the actual ending of Visionary. What is this edge of creation thing? I think I know what this is. Yup, it's Purify. Elemental samples, yeah, indeed. So yeah, early versions of Purify there. It doesn't sound all that different, actually. This was just the intro as well. Ooh, there's an add-on there. That's not in the original. In the final song, I mean. And well, there's more Purify there. Emotional melodic thing. Where is this? It's Visionary again. Okay. F sharp thing. It's going to be Visionary again, isn't it? Pretty much, yeah. We got some Flunk remix early stuff. Yeah. I think I was logged into a different email on the same YouTube account and I didn't have remember with that one. Oh.
Damn!
Yeah, it's just the Flunk remix. Saws are a lot louder in the breakdown in this version. I was wondering when the membership patch wasn't showing. I banned you, Jared. Oh. That C7, that C major 7. What a sick breakdown. It's just like lots of chromaticisms in the bass line. I think I know exactly what I got inspired with for this one. I think at the time I was doing my first ever playthrough of Panzer Dragoon Saga. And in Panzer Dragoon Saga, there's this particular level that's like an endless fucking dungeon. It's like the type of dungeon you spend like 50% of the game in. And it has like 3 billion floors. Okay. So that dungeon had this like really like dark underwatery theme, and it made very heavy use of the sharp super dominant, right? So if we're in E, that sharp super dominant would be the C sharp minor, like in Superluminal, like, and then it does, right? So same thing here. That's the sharp super dominant, and this one level in Panzer Dragoon Saga makes a lot of use of the sharp super dominant, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly why it's in here. I want to know what futuristic work in progress thing is. It's Purify again. Okay, guess the VIP. It's beyond real. It took me what, a second and a half? Guess what I'm redoing? .mp3. What is this? Oh, it's the Guillotine remix. Oh no, it's not that one. Oh. Also unreleased. This one also needs an explanation. The Place remix? Actually, no. Yeah, I know what this is. It's not The Place. Okay, so this needs an explanation. I think it was also 2015. I had just made a song that was also fucking riddled with sound goodizer. It was called 20 Minutes Left. I don't know why I I called it like that. It's a pretty fucking dumb title, but 20 Minutes Left. Let's see if I can find the original here somewhere. No. There's a vocal version, but I want to play the instrumental because here, found it. Look at that! Look at that waveform! It's fucking it's devilish. It's insidious. The sidechain without the drums. Oh shit. The mastering in this is insidious. There you go. 20 minutes left. (2015). And I tried to remake a song from 2015 again. And this is what happened, and I never finished it. There you go. Wow, that mixing, that mashup is fucking terrible. I did use the silent snare, the place snare. And there's the melody again. So there you go. Another remake that never was. And now there's holy shit.mp3. Where's this? It's an early version of Perfection. With none of the glides in the lead, apparently. That's what's in the final version. And here it's just static. And that's all she wrote. Huge uplifting thing.mp3? It's the Atlas remix. Okay. Hey, here's a collab that never came out. I actually don't know if this person is still around in the scene. I think he goes by Osk right now. Back then he was called Viridian, I think. We tried a collab and we got 2 minutes and 21 seconds in, and then OSK, like OSK. Ask. I gotta put a gate on this. Yeah. Hello? There you go. Hello, hello, hello? There you go. Yeah, now I don't have to yell so loud. Pretty cool. Intro plus drop, what is this? Oh, me too. Or at least an early version with the dubstep drop, probably. Exactly. That's how it's gonna be. Intro idea, what's this? Same thing, okay. Keanu Reeves. Okay, this is probably when I first discovered the Keanu Reeves preset, and I was just adamant to spam it everywhere I saw it. And I'd just be like a showcase of the preset, like going around and telling people, "Hey, look what I made!" Yeah, it's just Keanu Reeves, brother. Melody concept, what's this? Oh, scrapped idea. I can't help but think this one sounds very Mirror's Edge-esque. Maybe it's just the key. Oh, hey, look. Visionary again. Oh, we got some early versions of Supernova, by the way. With a different kick. Just impact. Oh, another scrapped idea. Here we go. This one kind of goes, actually. That was actually pretty cool. Visionary again. Over me too again. Oof cinematic. What is this? Oh, we got some cinematic experiments from... What is it? No year? I can't see the year in this one. It's probably 2018 or something like that. Look at that. Epic. Got the Avengers in here. So, okay, you guys might remember that I'm big on Panzer Dragoon. Well, I had a bit of an arc back in the day. I had a bit of a character arc where I was hell-bent on creating an entire remix EP of the Panzer Dragoon 2 soundtrack. I never got very far, but I did make a couple of them. This is the remix of the final boss. This is never released, by the way. Motivational speech music. Just do it! You've got the power! Get off your fucking chair and start working out right now. I beg you. Otherwise, there will be no tomorrow. What? I assume you got very inspired by Silent. On 20 minutes left, yeah. Totally. Yeah! It's the same melody as the original, it's just EDM. Why does the original have to go so fucking hard? By the way, I can't not mention this. I am actually extremely hyped for this. Guys, after what feels like 3 billion years, they are finally coming out with the Panzer Dragoon 2 remake. So the first remake of the original Panzer Dragoon came out in like what 2019 or like 2020, and in 2021 they announced that they would be remaking the second one, and then 4 years passed and it was just radio silence, and just out of nowhere they came out and said, "Yep, the game's done. We're putting it out soon, TM." And oh my god, I can't wait to play this on stream. You're going to... I'm going to shove this game down your throat on stream, and you will do nothing because you can do nothing. You have no choice. You're eating this game from me. I'm playing this live. I'm buying it and I'm playing it live, okay? It's just, please give it to me now. Oh, it's finally coming out. Anyway, I had to say that. I had to make that PSA. Finally, after 5 trillion years. Okay, we got some early Paracosm stuff. Back when Paracosm was going to be a drum and bass track. Completely different from the final song, by the way. completely different. And yeah, it never really got much further than that. That's all I did. I never got further than the intro. Man, there are even more remixes of, yeah, Paracosm was DMB before. There's even more remixes of Panzer Dragoon. Look at this. This is episode 4. I made 30 seconds of it and then decided, nope, not doing this. It kind of is trance. So yeah, and there's I've got a couple more actually. Episode 5, or at least as far as I got with episode 5. It's pretty rough. It's not great. I'm not proud of it. Imagine Modus scoring a Panzer Dragoon game. I would die. I would be so fucking down to like orchestral-ify the entirety of the soundtrack. That'd be so fucking sick. I would die, honestly. Sega, reach out, please. For the Panzer Dragoon Saga remake, I have no proof, but also no doubts that you're doing, that you're working on. For the Panzer Dragoon Saga remake, call me up. I'm your man. Or I would also love to have an actual HD PC port of Orta. Of Panzer Dragoon Orta. So that only came out on the original Xbox, and up until like 3-4 years ago, it was completely unplayable on PC because there just wasn't any good OG Xbox emulator, and now there finally is, and I can play the whole thing on like 1080p at most. But I would still love to have like a proper PC port HD with ultra wide support and like 120 FPS of Orta. That'd be fucking sick. Yeah, that's all I did. Hey, did you know that at one point I was going to make Rise 2? Bye, Jared. This is as far as I got. It has vocals, by the way. Also from Mona Moa. It's just another Looperman a cappella of hers. What's that song? That's Beyond Real, isn't it? Yeah, that's just OG Beyond Real. I need to double check. Modus. It's Beyond Real, not here. Oh, here. Yeah. There you go. So, I originally planned to make Rise 2 and then that turned into Beyond Real. And we got a few more things here. We got some early versions of Scarlet. So this was like 2019, 2020. It's the ARP. There was no piano in this early whip. That's where it comes in. It's missing a whole bunch of layers. And what's this? Okay. Scrapped second half. Or did I not, or was this in the final? Now I'm doubting. Modus Scarlet. I need to see that. No, this is scrapped. Yeah, this is scrapped because in Scarlet we have this like more growly section. Yeah. That's great. This is a build.mp3. I'm scared. It's just be Unreal, okay. Oh hey, here's another scrap drop. It's called Totally Not Virtual Riot. Very Virtual Riot-esque. Dun, dee-da-dee-dun, ding-dong. What's this? Ultimate Sound Design Bonanza. Okay. Okay. 2013 Modus. Classic Panda eyes too of it. Okay. Complex step. This is what in the fuck am I making .mp3? Oh. Even earlier version of the previous Neurofunk thing. And that's it. And Bob's your uncle. So, I'm gonna be putting a bunch of these out on Lost Files before the end of this year at some point. So yeah. Oh my god, we almost spent the entirety of the stream doing that. An hour 50, holy fuck. Well, that's that. Thank you all for sitting through that. Okay. There's a couple of things I'm gonna say before I head off in about 10 minutes. So tomorrow, obviously, we've got feedback. So 3 more hours to absolutely destroy your songs with facts and logic. And I'm going to need a good morning shower because, my God, that hair has gotten absolutely... that hair is looking like fucking cardboard right now. It doesn't even last like 1 day. It's just... I use shampoo and conditioner. And after 1 night, it just looks like this. It's a hot fucking mess. And it's all like matted up and like it's just fucking oof. It gets all like shiny and cardboardy, and it just I hate it. Morning shower is gonna fix that tomorrow. So feedback, 3 hours again, destroying your songs with facts and logic, and then be ready because this Sunday we are actually streaming on Sunday again. Because we're doing the NEOLUMINUM Base Olympics event. I hope to see you all there, NEOLUMINUM and not. NEOLUMINUM and not NEOLUMINUM. In fact, now it stopped counting it in days, and it's already started counting it in hours. Let me see that. Yeah. 43 hours of that. Make sure to turn on notifications. I'm not gonna turn them on myself because I'm going to be the host. Anyway, I'll send you the link. All you have to do is go here to notify me and just hit notification on. You'll be notified when the NEOLUMINUM event happens, and I will be there with a subset of the NEOLUMINUM roster, and we'll be battling it to the death. Okay, maybe not to the death, but. You get what I mean. It's a fierce battle tooth and nail for the title of most of who is the basiest. Who is the most based in the room. So Sunday at 7 p.m. Central European Summer Time, exactly the same time as Feedback Hour and Tuesday Tunes would start. So tomorrow, feedback starts at 7 p.m. Central European Summer Time, and then Sunday stream is exactly the same time. Okay, so yeah, I just hope to see you all there. That one is going to be insane, provided it works. I have faith in my computer, not so much on my internet, because that is known to screw me the fuck over when I need it most. But I trust my computer. We've already done a test, and it seems like we're going to have no problem as long as when it's NEOLUMINUM's turn, I only tune into one stream at any given time. Right, so if I tune into all of the screen shares at the same time, no, it's not happening. The GPU is gonna be like, hey Paul, I've only got so many MVenc encoders. Shout out to NEOLUMINUM for real. Yeah, dude, they've been doing they've been doing the Lord's work, honestly, when it comes to the underground and color base. So yeah, go stream NEOLUMINUM Volume 3. I'm just going to leave a link here in the description. So yeah, and I will naturally I will also be including a link on the pinned message on Sunday's stream. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's feedback hour and for Sunday's NEOLUMINUM stream. So yeah, you join the club of music producers with their music used in Sega stuff, Hyper Potions, Riot, Skybreak as well. Yeah, no, it would be fucking bonkers. I would be so down to like stop modus for like 6 months, just so I could pump out a 100% orchestral version of the Panzer Dragoon 2 soundtrack, or any Panzer Dragoon soundtrack. I will gobble that shit up like this. Give it to me now. Megalovania? What? You're gonna have a bad time? What the fuck? Why is 11:17? I don't know. Time? The world? Zavarudo? I want to have a word with God. Well, the creator, would you please come down here and like your fellow agente needs a word. What? The agente is no more? What do you mean he's no more? Oh, he's not in chat. Like, stop speaking in cryptic, motherfucker. God fucking damn it. The creator always speaking in like Egyptian hieroglyphs. And I gotta like use 100% of my brain to understand what the creator is saying. Hey Jared, when you're watching this after the fact, maybe we can add that to the out of context compilation as well. I'm fucking dumb. Oh man. No way, popular MMOs is making a comeback. Was that like a channel or something? I joined to Sector 5 Terra. Ah, yes. Have you heard of Sullivan King? What kind of question is that? Yes. Of course I have. Classic sorry. Classic Silent Vive moment. Hiccups. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Guys, thank you all so much for joining us around until the very end. We spent a very long amount of time. We spent a very lengthy amount of time just listening to old AF modus. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. Stick around until the very end. We shall see each other in less than 24 hours for a feedback hour, and then 24 hours after that, it's just three-day marathon, y'all. It's just cool shit. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So sick. The entire weekend. It's just I'm sacrificing my weekend for content. For you. Wow, that was a massive voice crack. Anyway, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, always weekend on a rave. Fuck! It's just, it comes up even when I don't want it to. I've been Paul, AK Modus. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, until next time. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then.